Greetings and welcome to Creative Consulting Dreams. I'm your host, Beverly Brown, and I want to thank you so much for joining me on my YouTube channel. Please make sure after you visit today that you like it, and we hope you enjoy the show. And please subscribe, it certainly helps. Creative Consulting Dreams is just that. It's a talk show talking to everyday people, which I call dreamers, about their goals, their dreams, their vision, and the obstacles that they face to get to where they are, and also what they plan for the future. And today I have such a wonderful person with me today that I love to death, and her name is Vashi. So tell me a little bit about Vashi.
Well, thank you so much, Beverly, for this opportunity. I'm really delighted to be with you this afternoon. So I am Vashi Worley Moore, and I was born and raised in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm married to Corey Moore, and I have 4 stepchildren, and I have a bachelor's in communication from ASU. ASU was a little crowded for me, so I transferred to NAU.
Okay.
And I got my master's in administration with emphasis in leadership. And I'm also a Mary Kay team builder.
Okay.
And so basically a Mary Kay consultant. We are all always consultants. And I am currently working on my next goal in Mary Kay, which is to become a Mary Kay director. And
I see you have your red jacket behind you.
Yeah. This is a great prize. It shows the effort that I am working my business.
Yes.
And then on Tuesday morning,
Yes.
I have an opportunity to host an hour of inspiration on Prayz.fm with my co-host and producer, Lady Rain.
Yes, and she's a beautiful lady. So Mary Kay, you got your master's, you're married, you got a great husband and kids. You're just a beautiful person. And Vashi and I have met from several years ago. We met at a Sisterhood Extravaganza event hosted by Pat Gillum, which is a wonderful, empowering sisters event. And we've been friends since then. And she actually attended what we'll probably talk about a little bit later, which is called the Dreamsteerer Academy. And she was one of my graduates from 2018. But when she got to the class, she was going through some things in her life. So I wanted you to, maybe tell them a little bit about what happened before you went to the academy and, how things were before in your life.
So, Dreamsteerer Academy was an excellent experience for me. Prior to attending Dreamsteerer Academy, I had several transitions in my life. I was still dealing with the death of my mother. She's actually been dead now for 4 years, but I had just had some unresolved issues as it relates to her death and some commitments and promises that I had made to her and with her before her death. And so I was still kind of holding those things. I had just transitioned to another job opportunity at my current employer, which is at Phoenix College. And in fact, I just had gotten married. So
That's true. Yeah, you were recent. Yeah, newlywed.
yeah, so it was
A lot of things.
a lot of things. It was a lot of things. It was a period where a lot of things had been let go, and a lot of new things were on the horizon.
Right.
Right, and Dreamsteerer Academy was kind of the platform that allowed new things to come.
Yeah, and just to let you know, first of all, I'm a dream steerer and slash consultant, and people are like, what's the heck is a dream steerer? It's a person that steers you towards your God-given goals and dreams. And my dream was to open up a Dreamsteerer Academy where people could come, and I should say dreamers, to uncover, discover, and develop actually what God already placed inside of them. And I was so happy that Vashi decided to trust me with coming to the classes to attend. She's a 2018 graduate. I've actually graduated 28 dreamers, which is unbelievable, over the last 3 years. And what I love about Vashi is when she first came to the class, she was so quiet. I was wondering, I'm like, is she going to come back to the next class? So tell me about your experience at the Dreamsteerer Academy.
I think you're right. Like, I was so quiet because I was observing what was going on in the class, and I didn't know what to anticipate. What is a Dreamsteerer Academy? That was what I was thinking. So I had to kind of sit back and listen and watch and, learn about what the program had to offer and just learn about the ladies that were in the program and just hearing their stories. It was very fulfilling to me. So the first couple of weeks I was silent. With all of the transitions that I had going on, it was a lot to take in. And so I wanted to make sure I was in the right place to move forward. So
I definitely think you were, and I'm just glad you're there. Glad you were there. It was a 9-week course, and she attended, and she also graduated. And like I said, I would say about maybe the third session, it's like that's when we saw Vashi emerge, and she had to do a presentation.
yes.
To help bring herself out. And how did you do for the presentation? What did you think about that?
Oh my goodness. So the presentation is it's a good part of the program, but I was looking for a word that would describe my particular presentation because in all honesty, I did not want to do it. I was enjoying the process of learning new things and kind of coming out of my shell again. So it was like a rebirthing process. And so when you asked me to do the presentation, I was like, oh my God, I'm going to die. Like, why is this necessary? But I'm so glad that you did because you made me face some of the things that I needed to face to get over, my past and to move into the future.
Yes, because she was really experiencing a lot with the loss of her mother. And like I said, she's just a newlywed. And the powerful part about that is, like I said, that helped you. I said, guess what she's doing now? She's doing a Wednesday morning prayer session because she is a powerful prayer warrior at 6 a.m. And I hope we'll leave the information for you guys to join in. And I mean, I've joined the sessions on the mornings I can get up there early. And she does a powerful Wednesday morning prayer session. And now she's also, when she was talking about speaking, you're co-hosting a radio show.
Yes. So as I mentioned before, every Tuesday morning at 6 a.m. on Prayz.fm, I co-host a radio show. It's called Prayz in the AM. And it is an opportunity for me to connect with people in ministry and in the community, family and friends, to get their message out and to help embolden and strengthen Christians in their walk. So,
and something else, weren't you a part of Girls and Boys Club as well? Aren't you a sister? How do you?
No, so I am a big, so I participate in Big Brothers Big Sisters.
That's what it is.
And then I'm also on the Young Professional Council. So I serve as the vice president for the Young Professional Council. And so I really love Big Brothers Big Sisters because of the mentorship relationship that they have, or they offer youth. So I believe youth are the next generation, and one of the ways to help shape the next generation of leaders is you become involved. And so I saw an opportunity to get involved with that agency, and I took it, and I have not looked back. It's a great agency to be a part of.
No, you have not. And I mean, everything that she does is just excellent. And recently, I wrote a recommendation for you for is it a doctorate program?
Yeah. So recently, I was recognized as one of the individuals who get a honorary doctorate degree.
So you did get it.
So it's a process.
Oh my God! Congratulations!
Thank you. So yes, I will be. It's a year-long process, but it's through Heart Bible Institute.
Okay.
And it's going to be in divinity.
Wow.
So yes, the first class starts in July. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh my God. I know you're just going to do excellent with it. Like you said, it's in divinity, and trust me, she is divinely led. She has a beautiful heart, a beautiful spirit. Ever since when I first met her, that's what exuded about yourself. And like I said, just coming to the Academe was just a caveat for me. So I just really appreciate you doing that. So what do you have planned for the future? Your Mary Kay business, and what else you're going to be doing?
So I am still working on my goal with my Mary Kay business. As I mentioned before, I just got back into my red jacket. Next, I'll be transitioning into the team leader position and working on the Mary Kay car.
Yes.
So the ultimate goal is always to become a director and to drive a pink Cadillac.
Absolutely.
So I'm definitely working on building my team in that area. And then, of course, working on the doctoral degree. And, I think that those are the main two things that I'm currently working on, outside of the book.
Outside of the book. And speaking of the book, I'm so glad you pointed to it. Before we mentioned about what's called Dreamsteerer Academy, which is, like I said, it's a 9-week course that's done once a week. And the persons attend, and like I said, I actually started it in 2011 when I was in Cleveland, Ohio. Just want to let you guys know I'm a New Orleans native. After Katrina, I ended up in Ohio for 8 years, and that's where I really rebirthed my dream as far as being a Dreamsteerer, and I also launched Dreamsteerer Academy. So I graduated some people there, and then about 2 years later, I ended up with breast cancer twice, and I ended up coming here to Arizona, which is where we are now, and I'm with my daughter and my grandkids. But in the process, God allowed me to rebirth Dreamsteerer Academy here in Arizona, and I'm so glad I did. And I did it in 2017, 2018, when she's a graduate, 2019, and it was 28 people, I should say dreamers, that graduated. And now we're part of a book collaboration, 12 of them out of the 28, just to get started. I call this first volume because the others are going to participate as well. And Vashi is definitely right here. She is going to be a part of the book. As of this taping date, we haven't launched it, but it will be available on Amazon. Yeah, we're going to do it on Amazon, and it'll be able to get published. And as you can see, she's right there. And it's called The Graduates of Dreamsteerer Academy, From Dreamers to Visionaries, How We Discovered Ourselves and Became Who We Are. Because guess what? God has already blessed you guys with who you are. And I'm just so happy that, you decided to come to Dreamsteerer Academy. You're an amazing woman. I've seen so much growth from you and the things that you're doing in the community, what you're doing for your the prayer thing with Lady Rain. I mean, it's just amazing what I see you doing as a person. And not to mention, we're going to mention Corey, because she has a fabulous husband. Because tonight is date night for her, so he's letting me borrow her for a few minutes. And that's what I love about them. They're very, very beautiful about their marriage. It's important to them. They're a loving couple. They're divinely led. They're spirit led. And it's just refreshing to see a marriage such as yours, and just being in that type of category, just that type of person. So I want to thank you for being a part of Creative Consulting Dreams Inspirational Talk Show today. It's been a pleasure having you, and we will be seeing each other around. And I just want to let you guys know, remember to just share. Have anybody, when you're on YouTube, tell them to look up Creative Consulting Dreams, and it should bring up the videos. You'll find some of the videos even from my 2011 TV show that I had in Cleveland, Ohio. So please do me a favor, like it if you like it, subscribe, and make sure you just give us a little wave or hello. Thank you for joining us on Creative Consulting Dreams.
Thank you.